Yo, 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 YouTube. Today I'd like to discuss the retirement of Tom Brady and what that means for his cards and the sports card market overall.
Tom Brady won the Super Bowl.
Tom Brady would kick your ass.
Look who's arrived. Tom Brady.
Wow, thanks, Tom Brady.
Tom Brady wear.
Yeah, Tom Brady could do that.
Tom Brady could do that.
People like Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady or Tom Brady?
Tom Brady!
Tom Brady.
So I'm guessing everyone has heard by now, Tom Brady has retired officially. He retired, sort of didn't retire, was rumor retires, and yesterday he finally came out and said, I'm retiring. As you all know on this channel, I've been heavy into Brady the past couple of years. I truly believe he's the GOAT among GOATs. It's going to be very difficult for someone in the sport that he's in to challenge his records as well as his accomplishments. At his retirement now, he holds basically all of the passing records. Some of them are going to be fairly unattainable. And of course, the big key accomplishment that will probably never be overtaken is 7 Super Bowl rings. But enough about Tom, the player, and his accomplishments. Let's talk about what that means for cards. Obviously, Brady cards have been doing well for a while, and it's no surprise that, he is where he's at. It took him many years to get here, but that was all while he's still playing. What about now that he's retired? So first off, I'd like to talk about the GOAT effect. I truly believe Brady's cards are going to be a lot like Michael Jordan's. They were highly collected. He was easily recognizable as the best player during his time, maybe the best player ever. But we didn't really fully appreciate Michael Jordan until he was done. Once a player leaves the game and that legacy is set, a new bar is raised, and when other athletes don't come anywhere near that bar, that GOAT athlete just keeps going higher and higher. What we saw with 90s cards with Michael Jordan was everybody trying to chase them, as fans of his, and, us growing up as kids wearing the shoes and things like that. We all wanted to go and chase those cards, especially the low numbered stuff, and when it comes to 90s cards, rare inserts, things like that. I 100% believe the same effect is going to be had with Brady. The NFL is extremely popular right now, and there's a great new crop of quarterbacks. The games have been very exciting, a lot more light 'em up style versus the last crop of QBs that just retired. It was a lot more methodical. And however, these young quarterbacks are going to, of course, be measured against the GOAT. So as their careers come along, it's going to be how far are they from the touchdown record, how far are they from passing yard records, how far are they from number of games played, even things like that. And then of course the big one, who's going to come anywhere near the 7 rings. But let's get back to cards. So how are cards for Brady doing right now with the official announcement yesterday? Well, this is the Brady cards I sold yesterday alone. There might actually be 1 or 2 I still have to pull out. I have to verify inventory against this. So they're doing very well. If you watch my mail day videos, you saw recently I had a huge one where I got a ton of Brady cards in. Once they lost in the playoffs, there was some more inventory put on eBay for sale, some lots, things like that. It was pretty easy to find margin in those prices to make some profits on those cards. I want to hear your thoughts. Tell me what you think about the retirement of Tom Brady. What impact do you think he's going to continue to have on the sport? What do you think about the other quarterbacks that are coming up now? And how do you think they're going to measure up to Tom Brady and his accomplishments? Please leave a comment. So what now that Tom is retired? This might be just the beginning of Tom's life, if you will. I kind of see him like Kobe. He's got a lot of other irons in the fire. He owns some businesses. He's got the TB12 brand stuff. He's married to a supermodel. She is still in the limelight and working. So where does he go from here? Does he build a media company? Does he buy a team and become an owner? I don't know. Sky's the limit. So it'll be interesting to see where he goes from there. And yes, that can also impact his cards. If he stays present in the game in some form or in front of faces on TVs or however he his path takes him, it's going to definitely impact how people view his cards and the investment of them. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I would love to see your feedback in the comments. Let's get some conversation going. The GOAT just retired. This is not just any retirement. This is the greatest accomplished athlete in professional sports history in his individual accomplishments. And I think it's important. And I think what's really cool about it is it sets a really high bar for all these other players. We'll have to see if any of them can measure up. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon.